you find that a lot of people actually move out of the city to recognize that, oh, wait a second, we made a mistake, we want to come back in?
Oh, there's no question. It's interesting. First of all, there are also a lot of empty nesters coming in right now, or one person wants to come in and one doesn't. As an example, young couple moves farther out because they feel they can get a good house. Now one of them wants to move back in.
Holly Cullinane, not directed directly at you, but pay attention.
Okay, so what we have to find out is what would bring Holly back. What brings someone back? And my feeling is, you sort of have to decide, where do you want to be? What do you want? What are the attractions? Cambridge, Boston, Somerville. People want to walk to things. You want to have easy access to go. You work all day. Let's go out for dinner. Let's walk down to the corner. Let's get a cup of coffee. Let's not have to drive everywhere. So I think that when you're working with someone trying to figure out, or two people have two different thoughts, we have to make it exciting. There are older people that want to move out of their houses, but they're looking for certain things. One partner's ready, the other isn't. So again, let's not waste their time by showing them things that aren't going to be right. And it could take a year, it could take a year and a half, 2 years. But slowly, let's bring them in and show them things that are going to get them excited, where they think, oh my God, I could live here.
And for those empty nesters that are thinking about moving back into the city, it probably makes sense way out in advance of actually purchasing a property. Start visiting the different neighborhoods. Figure out what you want in a building. Do you want a brownstone? Do you want a full service? Those are questions that a lot of people don't think about. They just think, okay, we want to move back into the city, and they do it. They think about those things right at that time. That makes a difference.
Right. But when you think about Holly maybe thinking about, well, she's not thinking about moving in.
He is.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, we've got to find out what would make it fun for her. What is it? I mean, if she loves gardening out there, then it's got to be someplace that's close to land where she can still have a sense of walking and getting around, of gardens. If they want to be able to get to the museum, get out to, go for a dozen oysters, whatever it is, something.
What millennial do you know that likes to garden?
Your wife, maybe.
Please.
My assistant, Devin.
You like to garden?
But she does it balcony. Okay, we've got a lot of gardeners out here.
This is live, so keep going.
I think that the key point of it, though, is
Others I think, just want to get to the closest pub.
Lost control.
Go ahead.
I think that the key point is, though, that you have to ask those questions, right? And a professional like yourself that knows the market inside and out, knows where to place people that like certain things, that makes a huge difference.
I had a wonderful couple the other day, and they both cook. They've actually worked for different caterers, different restaurants. I mean, they're foodies. So it's kind of fun to be able to say, well, we can hit Formaggio's, or, there's this new restaurant that just opened, or have you tried Benedetto, or Les Salons, or whatever, or there's a new place that you start bringing them around. If I'm out driving and they're driving with me, maybe you stop at some place and say, look at this, and you get someone excited about their area. Tell them about who the people are in the area. If they've got little kids, where are the kids? Where are the parks? What can they get to? I mean, it's got to be fun. And to make a move is a big deal. And it can be stressful. So you've got to remind people that if people say, I'm sorry, I'm wasting your time. It's never a waste of our time. You've got to look at things and know that you're going to be happy. I think that the most important thing is to find a place that you really love. You want to go home and unwind. If you go home to a place you don't like, you're not going to be unwinding. And it's just a constant kind of a thing. So I think you've got to love where you live. So it's so important that and my feeling is if you miss the first place, the second place, third, fourth, whatever, it means there's a better place around the corner.
And that happens all the time. So for the buyers out there that are getting looked over and not connecting, it's going to come. You just got to be patient. And you also got to be working with a top agent like Gail, especially if you're in the Cambridge market. Check out GailRoberts.com. And remember, this is real estate powered by Hub.